friends, welcome back to my new video. In today's video I'll be showing how to run macOS on Windows PC in a full legal way. So today I am casting my video from my school, and please watch this video completely so that there will be no mistake if you want to try how to run macOS on Windows. So let's begin. We are basically gonna run macOS on Hyper-V platform. So Hyper-V is an Microsoft authorized platform where you can make a virtual machine and run. So to turn on to get an Hyper-V, follow these steps. Open the search and type turn on Windows feature on and off. Here, after opening this application, here you have to on Hyper-V option. You have to check the Hyper-V option and a virtual machine platform and Windows hypervisor platform. But I have Hyper-V installed in my desktop, so I'm not gonna install it. So after that you have to click OK, and the PC will ask for restart. Click on restart and it's gonna create like an update, and after when the Windows boots, you will be having Hyper-V installed on your desktop. Once Hyper-V is installed, type Hyper-V in your search box, and you will get an option called Hyper-V Manager. Click on open and open the application. So this is how the Hyper-V Manager looks. I have already created a Mac PC over here. I am gonna delete it and show you how to do it from first. After deleting, I have no virtual machines over here. Now let's create a virtual machine. Before starting with virtual machine, you need to have two important files. Here in this window, I have created two files. One is Mac virtual machine and Apple OS. You have to create two folders like this. In Mac virtual machine, you need to download uefi.zip file and recovery.zip file. These two links are there in the description. From there you can download. Then you have to unzip you have to extract all the files, but I have already extracted the files and here they are. You have to create another folder called Apple OS, but this folder should be empty. This folder is going to be used later. Open Mac virtual machine and click on UEFI folder which is been extracted. There you will find uefi.vhdx. Click on that and click on mount. Due to some security reasons, your Windows will be asking like this command box. So for that you have to click on open. After that is done, here you can see that I have an UEFI disk over here. So here we have an EFI file and HV Mac OS tools. So again we have to come to the same folder where we have created Mac virtual machine and open recovery folder. There we will be having com.apple.recovery.boot folder. If you open that, we will be having base system.chunklist and base system.dmg. So we have to come back and select this folder and copy it and paste it in UEFI disk. See here, as you can see, we have pasted com.apple.recovery boot in UEFI disk. Now click on this, right click on the UEFI disk and click on eject. So our 50% work is done over here. Now let's begin with Hyper-V. Here I have opened Hyper-V. Here we can see a new option over here. You have to click on it and click and select virtual machine. This is gonna take some time. Here there are some rules and some important steps over here where we will click on next. Then we have to name a virtual machine. I'm gonna name it as Mac PC. Then click on next. Then we have to select generation 2. If we keep generation 1, it's gonna create a problem later. So select generation 2. And once a virtual machine has been created, we cannot change the generations. So make sure that you have connected you have selected generation 2. Let's click on next. After that, we have to set up memory over here. This is the place we face problem. We are not able to set the proper memory. For that, you have to open the task manager. In the task manager, you have to select the performance. In performance, there will be an option called memory. So you have to click on that memory. After that is done, here this desktop has 8 GB RAM. So in that 3.2 GB is being used and we are left with 4.6 GB. So if you give full 8 GB RAM, the Hyper-V is not gonna accept. Even if you give 7 GB, 6 GB, it's not gonna accept because this amount of RAM needs to be used by the desktop to run Windows properly. So here we are available with 4.6 GB RAM. So in that we are gonna use 4.4 GB RAM. 4.4 GB RAM in MB will be 4400 MB. Then we have to click on next. Here it's gonna ask connection over here. We have to click on the drop down menu over here and select default switch. After that, click on next. Then we have to create a virtual hard disk. So we cannot change the name. We cannot change the name over here. So here we have to click browse. After clicking on browse, click open the place where you have saved Apple OS folder. Have saved it in Ganesh personal. Here we have an Apple OS folder. Click on Apple OS folder and click on select folder. Now click on next. Here you Here you have to assign the size of the virtual disk. So I am gonna assign 30 GB for it. The maximum you can assign 64 TB, but here I am gonna assign 300 GB. So next I am gonna click on next. After that, there are three options over here. First one is install an operating system later, install an operating system from a bootable image file, install an operating system from a network based installation server. We are gonna click on install an operating system later. Then click on finish. It's creating a virtual disk. So our Mac PC is ready over here, but we have to make some necessary changes over here. Right click on the Mac PC, click on settings. Here we have to select security option. There we have to disable secure boot. Click on apply. Then click on ESCSI controller. Then click on add. Then click on browse. Here open the folder. Open the Mac virtual machine folder and click on select UEFI folder and select uefi.vhdx where we have saved com.apple.recovery folder, and click on open and click on select apply. After that, select integration services, then check the guest services and click on apply. Then open checkpoints, then disable checkpoints, click on apply. Then go for the firmware option over here and select uefi.vhdx and click on move up. And uefi.vhdx should be on the top and Mac PC.vhdx should be second, and network adapter should be at the last. We have to click on apply. Then everything is done over here. You can change the memory over here later, but I think it's gonna work right now. Yeah, it's gonna work. Then click on OK. Then click on right click and click on connect. Then click on start virtual machine. We have entered Mac recovery folder. So have clicked on UEFI and it's reading the UEFI folder. It's gonna take a long time, so be patient. Once you see some commands coming like this, it tells that your Mac PC has read the UEFI folder successfully. Then we have to wait for some more time, and as you can see, we have successfully booted. After entering macOS recovery, select the disk utility option at the bottommost. Then click on continue. After entering the disk utility, select the topmost disk and open it. At the top right hand side, you will be having an option called erase. Select on erase. Then it will ask you to name the disk. Then type Mac HD. HD should be in caps and Mac should be in small. And make sure that you have selected Apple's official format option from the formatation dialog box. Then click on erase. Once the erasing is completed, click on done. Then close the disk utility option. After that select install or reinstall macOS. Then click on continue. Then a dialog box will appear saying that to install macOS. Then click on continue. Then you will have another dialog box showing that Apple's policy. Click on agree. Then your macOS installation process begins. After around 2 to 3 hours, depending on your internet connection, the macOS gets installed. Then for the setup and queries, you can go to several videos in YouTube and set up your Mac if you don't have knowledge regarding that. Thank you for watching for today's video. So please share, subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Bye. Let's meet in next video.